What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in third and fourth gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Well, that's a handy shot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5. That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh, right by the hole. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Second shot here on the 4th. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, well played. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Setting up now on a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. No, that's too bad. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. The old hammer hands putt. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the third shot. This one looks to be a tad wayward. This would be a great up and down from this spot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That's frustrating. Putting for a bogey. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. And there it is. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least. 4 left.
This would be a great up and down. Getting ready to play their third. A bogey putt awaits. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 5-iron here. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
This one needs to find a patch of gravity in a hurry.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Here's their 6th shot. Time for their 7th shot. Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, Rich, it's an important day for a lot of players out there. It is cut day. Does this player look like they're going to make it through to the weekend?
Window or aisle? That's exactly what they're thinking. Do they want a window seat or an aisle seat? There's no chance they're making the cut. Sorry, Luke, but that's the reality.
Wow. Okay. Great shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards, over 300 yards from the tee as well. Feeling strong, going for less club.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing. This is important. Big par putt here.
Ooh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And that goes down for a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
You liked that, didn't you? And he's down there.
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one's left of the green.
Not the result they were after there.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Lovely effort, that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Oh, he's hit a tree. Henny, how bad is this lie?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. And here we are with the third shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Oh, that one's ricocheted right off the tree. And here we are with their fourth.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Sixth shot coming up. 11 feet left to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. They get a little ground draw here. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And that one's headed to the drink. Getting ready to play their third.
Went straight down.
Whoa, down there, horsey. Playing their fourth shot. Time for the fifth shot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That's an awful error. Second shot here on the 17th hole. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
That's a good save in the end for a bogey.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
I'd say this needs to hit a house, but there's no houses in sight.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. This putt is of 9 feet. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. Ouch, that hurts. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. Rich, a real thrill to be alongside you in the booth.
Eagerly anticipating what we're going to see on the course later on today, Luke.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Nicely done. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
So far, so good.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 6th. Here we are at the second tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Getting ready to play their third. Opting for the 6 iron.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
This is their 5th shot. Let's try and make this one. Only drop the 1 shot. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
And down it goes. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Looks to be going with the 5 iron. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And Henny, What are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Currently at +3 for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Getting ready to play their third. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. Nicely done.
This shot from 120 yards. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. Time to step into the bunker now. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That's disappointing. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Yeah, nicely holed. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Looks like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker.
Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Not sure you got that as cleanly as you wanted, but a chance to hit the next one on the green. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? This next shot coming up from the sand. That's brilliant out of the sand. This next putt is for bogey. Well done. Now at 6 over for the event. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Second shot here on the 7th. And here we are with the third shot. That's some good golf right there. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
Sitting at +5 for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Getting ready to play their third. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Currently at 6 over par.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
There's no stopping that hook from slowing down anytime soon.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
Time now for the 4th shot. Playing their 5th shot. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And there it is. Sitting at 8 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, it's straight into their face.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? And from the greenside rough here.
Time for the 5th shot. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. It was on a good line. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now plus 11 overall. Time to get this train back on the tracks. They need to focus here and get back into the game.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Luke, that's a swing only a mother could love.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Wow, that's misjudged. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Just didn't drop.
This putt is for double bogey.
Currently plus 13 for the round. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This one headed left.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, what a ripper from long range. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Sitting at 13 over for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's not the one he wanted. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Sitting at 13 over for the day. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Time for the second shot at the 15. Wow, what happened there?
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
How close was that to going down?
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Currently plus 13 for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 14 over par for the event. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Playing their fourth shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Great touch.
Sitting at 15 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. And here we are with the third shot.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Love watching this player around.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.